Hi, my name is Nicole, and today I'm going to tell you a little bit about myself. I'm going to tell you about my background, my hobbies and interests, and my future goals. After I tell you a little bit about myself, I hope you have a better idea of who I am. I'm going to start talking about my background first. I grew up in Andover, Minnesota, which is about 45 minutes north of the Twin Cities. I graduated from Andover High School in 2011. I have a mom who is a nurse, a dad who owns his own lawn care service, a sister who is 22, a brother who is 14, and a dog named Annabelle who is 3. I have a boyfriend named Nathan, and we started dating my senior year of high school. He came up to NDSU, and when I graduated high school, I decided to come up here and study with him. Now that you know a little bit about my background, I'm going to tell you about some of my hobbies and interests. I love to read. I will read any book. I love fiction, nonfiction, sci-fi, fantasy. Any book anyone recommends, I love to read. The current book I am reading is called The Knife of Never Letting Go by Passion Plants. Another hobby of mine is scuba diving. When I was in 12th grade, I had the opportunity to get scuba certified. We went to the Caribbean for 10 days, and it was a wonderful experience and made me realize that I really want to work with wildlife, specifically marine wildlife. Another hobby of mine is planning trips. I love to travel and I love to plan, so I'm always looking for another adventure. Right now, I am trying to plan another trip back to Europe and hopefully a trip to Alaska come next year. Now that you know some of my hobbies and interests, I'm going to tell you about some of my future goals. My first goal is to graduate from NDSU with a major in zoology. I know that it's very important to have a degree, and I am hoping to graduate and use that degree. My second goal is to actually use that degree and hopefully go into wildlife refuge. Um, I was always the little girl who sat in the front seat and watched for squirrels and other wild animals so their parents wouldn't hit them because I just couldn't stand the idea of an animal dying. So I'd really like to go and work at a wildlife refuge and help wildlife. And my third goal is a far off goal, but someday I would actually like to move to the coast and work with the marine life out there, work with whales and dolphins and other various marine life and study their behavior. Now that you know a little bit about my background, my hobbies and interests, and my goals, I hope you have a better sense of who I am.